I believe went to PS2 in their first set earlier, but yeah, that's definitely a PS2 nod. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Just the unspoken. You know where we're going.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm so smart. Remex has a dog. Is this true? Is this confirmed?
Does Remex have a dog? The big question is, if he has a dog, is it with him in venue? Because if not, we can't prove it.
What's the point? What's the point of having a dog if you can't bring it to Smash? I'm just kidding. Don't bring your dog to Smash tournaments unless you talk to the TO.
Yeah. You don't wanna hurt anybody who might be allergic.
That is
Not
a good
good
point.
with the dogs.
The dog probably is still in Chicago.
That's fair. I forgot
right.
He's from Illinois.
Either way, game number 1, Remex running it with the Mythra Pyra. Actually not running the Hatsune Miku ult, which, running the reverse
Good to know somebody
hair
else calls it
ult.
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, it's the Hatsune Miku hair.
It really is. Maybe trying to mix up with the colors on which one is which.
This is so
I didn't
evil.
really.
This should not be a thing.
I mean, at the same time, there's a lot of differences between the two. One runs at you at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and the other one swings big sword.
That is, yes, the two genders. rDNA makes it back on the ledge. Oh no,
Oh,
the
no!
air dodge, and not going to be able to make it back onto stage. rDNA takes a very early lead here.
Not a good start coming out for Remex. Hopefully he'll be able to get back into the swing of his gameplay and come back with the gameplay that we were starting to see in like the early games against him versus rDNA.
Yeah, 74%, and honestly, rDNA just already feels so similar to how he was playing in their losers quarters match. Just so cool and calculated, not letting Remex in at all. Ooh.
Yeah. rDNA just knowing when to use the leaf shield to have it work, and that leaf shield, like always, is carrying for Mega Man.
Gorgeous F smash there. Up air is gonna close out rDNA stock, but just such a good call out. Remex just getting deleted off stage there.
Very good punish on that recovery option. That's probably where you'll get most of the punishes on Pyra and Mythra is their recovery, and rDNA using that to its fullest extent right there.
Yeah, just kind of recognizing, like, yeah, their recovery is actually pretty bad. Very, very punishable, super linear. Really good edge guard there by rDNA.
We saw earlier that Remex is able to use Blade Cutter in his own combos, but maybe rDNA is recognizing that, giving it to him and playing around. Oh.
Yeah.
This game is a lot closer than it may initially have seemed.
Just a good amount of pressure. rDNA not able to make it back on the ledge, but starting to do a good job building up this damage so far, what with Pellet's Leaf Shield and that neutral special.
Yeah, but with Remex having an early SD, this is very impressive from him, making this very close right now.
Yeah, love that super insanely aggressive down air. rDNA with such a strong call out, but Remex not going to fall for it twice. It's a bit of a combo here, and here's a ledge trapping opportunity.
rDNA with a very good high recovery to get over the blazing end. Throwing that out a lot right now is Remex, and it's not doing too well for him at the moment. rDNA is just kind of dancing around it very well, getting his own F smash to start putting Remex into much. Yeah, a little bit. Remex is struggling a little bit to get back consistently and safely, and committing a little bit too much with the switch over to Pyra. Not able to make it back after that.
Yeah, and rDNA takes a yet another pretty convincing game 1. It just felt like after that SD from Remex, rDNA just kind of ran the rest of the set, ran the rest of the match at least.
It was pretty impressive for him to bring it back, for Remex to bring that game back as close as he did, though. I think we absolutely, without that SD, we see a different game, but with his momentum in that mid stage of the game, he's got a really good chance at bringing a lot of these games back and maybe even winning this and taking himself into the losers finals.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna be seeing the regular default skin.
Yeah. Maybe some more confusion,
skin.
but it is. Maybe looking for
some.
some more confusion for the last game. I don't know how well that will end up working, but Battlefield looking to maybe extend Pyra Mythra's combos a little bit more with those platforms. Don't know how well that works in practice.
I think another big thing is probably just going to be literally like having a place to land for Mega Man combos. You seriously, like, you get a lot more options to move around and approach when you have that top platform.
Yep.
Either way, very, very even game so far. Only a 5% differential, and rDNA getting off stage here could be scary.
We haven't really seen rDNA go for a lot of down airs that would, you know, lead to a lot of kills, because we saw in rDNA's game versus Storm, that led to a lot of rDNA's lost stocks was down airs, spiking him off of the ground, out of the air. Maybe rDNA is not as confident in it, and, you know, Mythra's is Pyra's is a little slower of a down air, but I want to see a little bit more aggressive offstage options coming out from Captain rDNA.
Yeah. I will say, I personally am of the belief that Pyra down air is one of the best moves in the game. Like, that thing just kills everywhere you need it to, does your taxes, walks your dog, and it's such a good move.
It's so strong, but rDNA
so
not
crazy
caring
strong.
about that right now.
Yeah.
Getting his back air conversion to take the first stock of this game.
Yeah, misses the grab and gets up beat for it. And the stock trade goes over to rDNA, and now we're back to even.
That move is also crazy strong. If, you know, they don't fall out of the first hit. Which
tends to happen pretty often, actually. Love these follow-ups that rDNA has with that metal blade. Good mechanic. I love Foresight.
We haven't seen a lot of that from out of these games, which I think is good. Foresight's a little busted when abused.
I think it's a very good mechanic. Like, woof. Very, very good mechanic, in fact. I would love to see more of it, in fact.
We have Foresight and Bayo bats within as examples of something like that, and those haven't been terribly broken so far. Of course, we really haven't seen Pyra and Mythra, their meta be explored as deeply as other characters, because they are the newest characters, and
still got to be developed.
Yeah, offline will be a huge proving grounds for these two, I think, as more people figure out the crazy things that they're able to pull off.
Yeah. I think Minecraft Steve is another one of those characters where it's like, we just straight up don't know how good that character is.
Oh boy,
anyways,
Minecraft Steve.
That's a whole can of worms, though.
Yeah. And right now we see rDNA with a pretty distinctive percent lead, but both of these characters very much at kill percent, especially with rDNA getting a good back air call out on the roll from rDNA.
Yeah. 85% on rDNA. No signs of slowing down so far, and rDNA just very much needs to figure out what's going wrong here, because rDNA is starting to run away with this game.
Oh, unfortunate that we didn't see a conversion of like an up air or an up smash from that down air that spiked. You can get so much from that. You've got so much advantage on hitting that move on stage.
Yeah. Either way, that percent starting to climb up really high. Well placed down air. Gonna find
that was Nair.
Was that Nair? Weird.
Nair is ridiculously strong.
That is insane. Yeah, kills off the top there. That was Nair. That's insane. Either way, still a 60% differential that rDNA needs to make this comeback from.
Good foresight through the back air. We might see, I don't know if rDNA is going to start trying to use that more. It seems like it could be a good option to start getting a lot of the options that rDNA is going for.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are multi-hits, and as long as you just go through them.
Still got to get out of the corner here, though. rDNA keeping this pressure up so high just really doesn't feel like rDNA wants to lose this game.
No. We're seeing a lot more patience coming out from rDNA right now, staying back a little bit with the lemons, trying to bait an option that will lead into him being able to connect with a forward smash.
Yeah, forward air just missed space. These up airs, good DI, still alive. I love the swap to Pyra, but just not able to find the stock. F smash from rDNA.
Yeah.
That'll close out game 2.
I really loved that aggressive Pyra switch. I wish it could have converted into like an up air to create a little bit more pressure, but not finding that connection, and rDNA able to convert an F smash out of a jump.
Yeah,
and
just finds the game because of it. Now, CptRemex 1 game away from being 3-0'd in losers semifinals. This is looking very, very good for rDNA right now.
Yeah, rDNA seems to have figured out a game plan that he has for this matchup, and it's kind of been going since game 2 in their winner semis in their quarterfinal set that they had. It looks like rDNA really hasn't dropped a step from that point, and is pretty convincingly winning.
Yeah. Let's see.
Thinking very heavily about this next stage.
Yeah, curious to see what the counter pick is going to be, and even if we're going to be seeing more of the Mythra Pyra, it seems like they're running it back to Battlefield, though.
Here we go.
You seen the Ice Climbers?
Just thinking about it again, just like last time. Wonder if he'll actually go for it this time. I don't know if this is a better matchup. I don't know how much his Ice Climbers can deal with, you know, Mega Man and everything that Mega Man throws out, but we'll see what Remex decides to do. I have confidence that he will do whatever it takes for him to have the best chance of winning.
Yeah. So far, the Mythra Pyra has just been getting shut out again and again. rDNA just so comfortable in that matchup. Oh, we're seeing the lock-in! Remex is bringing out the... unless... Okay, he said, psych, run it back.
He said, what if I played Ice Climbers?
He said, just a tease for the fans out there.
2, 1, go!
Alright. Running it back onto... Actually, this is the first time we're seeing small Battlefield in this set. I think.
Yeah. It looks like mostly we've been going to... If we're going to a duo plat, we've been going to small PS2, not really small Battlefield, but rDNA trying to push what he can right now, and having an odd movement off stage. I don't know if that was intentional, but it looked a little awkward.
Yeah, and Remex was able to get so much out of that. And I do want to say he had a really good juggle there with the Mythra, and this swap to Pyra, he tried to read rDNA holding in, but rDNA just held out. But you can see that Remex is thinking, and that's what I like to see.
Yes, Remex is thinking a lot more about how to punish the safer options of Mega Man. And we see him punishing the pellets that he's throwing out with the side B from Pyra when she's out. When Mythra's out, I'm not quite sure what he can do to stuff that out, but he seems to have gotten at least something going early in this game.
Yeah. Starting to dance around a little bit more. Great neutral air there. That was very scary. Whenever you see a Pyra approaching you, it's so scary.
Very risky up B there, but able to make it back with a clean switch to Mythra.
Okay. Back air,
and he's able to make this back. Both of these players going very deep off stage, trying to just get each other back out and take this first stock. This first stock is probably going to be a huge source of momentum in this game. With how dominant rDNA's been, if Remex gets this, it'll put a lot of pressure on rDNA to continue the pace that he's been trying to play at.
Oh, up smash. Feels like Remex taking the lead here. Well, it feels like the first time this entire set, but even then, at 150%, rDNA just wraps that shot up.
That's huge for his momentum. Like, going from getting hit like that with an up smash call out to being able to call them out with a down air is huge for rDNA right now.
Yeah, seriously, just running it, or continuing to develop that momentum and not letting Remex get any foothold Just so good here from
Here we
RDNA.
see that foresight starting to come more into play. Those backers have been getting foresighted a little bit more frequently, and if that's because something that becomes consistent, it'll be a huge bonus for rDNA.
Oh,
I keep switching between. Yeah. We're seeing a lot more creative use of the blazing end of Pyra, which is putting in a lot of work for rDNA at the moment.
Yeah.
Catching him all the way off the stage. Maybe not leading to a kill, but absolutely tacking on the percent and tacking on the disadvantage state.
Let's see. Pressure
But
continues
rDNA
to apply. This rage is potentially going to be a deciding factor. rDNA has a little bit more stopping power built into his moves at this point.
Yeah. Both of these players are trying to call each other out right now. rDNA with the F smash is trying to take this stock immediately, and rDNA with the down airs to try to close out what could be a momentum shift in his favor.
Let's see. F smash
Ooh.
nearly takes the stock there, and another one will seal the deal.
Yep.
rDNA right back, and now rDNA is on his tournament stock, or potentially his tournament stock. Very much got to make a comeback happen. What a funny interaction there.
A little bit, but a good conversion with that metal blade into dash attack to convert that stock, putting them into almost in a basically even percents with how easy the early combos are for Mythra.
Yeah.
But
kind of just a matter of will
rDNA
rDNA let rDNA get those combos to grab, get
Yeah,
a little bit of damage out.
I was just about to say rDNA is stuffing him out as much as he can right now, trying to not let him get in and build up that percent.
Yeah, Leaf Shield coming out, but yeah, rDNA starting to really turn it up here. rDNA gets him off stage though. Oh, not the
No
up
jump
airs.
coming out this time, which is good.
Oh! Goes so high.
And
Up
up
tilt's
tilt.
not going to kill quite yet, but the percent is starting to get really high here. rDNA might be able to close
Yeah.
this stock out. Back air. rDNA off stage. This could be very scary. The
And a good
down
spike.
air. That'll be it. rDNA takes it 3-0 over rDNA in losers final or losers semifinals. Such good play
Yeah,
there.
very clean games from rDNA.